My Epic Adventures. Today we're at the Colorado Springs Comic-Con. Let's go. Steve, so you're one of the organizers for Comic-Con?
I am.
Cool. So what do you do here?
Well, we brought this great show here to Colorado Springs, and you know, a lot of fun and excitement for all the fans that are coming out. We're about ready in a little while to start the costume contest, one for adults, one for kids.
Who are some of the celebrities you have here?
Well, let's see. We have decisions. Where do I start? We have Jason David Frank, the Green Power Ranger here. Amy Jo Johnson, the Pink Power Ranger. I'm sorry. We have a lot of guys from Sons of Anarchy here. Mitch Pledgey. We also have a lot of the Walking Dead cast here. No, it's a lot of amazing guests here this weekend. Quick Flares here.
Cool. So how long have you been doing this?
We're doing it about 12 years now.
Cool.
Yeah, definitely it's the first adventure into Colorado Springs, and we're loving it here. And everyone so far is having a great time.
So, you were the voice for Jem in the Holocaust?
Yes, I was the voice of Jem and Jerrica, because Jem and Jerrica are really the same person. And I can't believe I'm here all these years later getting to meet people like you who are watching it on Netflix. I'm not sure if you are, but a lot of little kids now, their moms and dads are turning them onto it on Netflix. So this whole new generation of kids are growing up with Jem, which is really fun.
Yeah, my mom, when I was little, my mom always showed it to me and we would watch it all the time.
I love it, yes, because it's all music and glamour and fashion and fame and outrageousness.
Do you do a lot of these Comic-Cons?
I have been lately, yes, because their movie came out and there's a whole new beautiful doll line of Jem dolls. There's makeup, there's a lot of new merch came out, so I've been invited to a lot of different shows to come meet the fans. Because I didn't get to meet y'all when the show first came out, you know, so now I get to meet the grown-up Jem fans, which is pretty awesome. I really enjoy it.
Cool. I'm here with Mark Dodson. So you did the voices for some of my favorite characters?
Yeah, thank you. The Gremlins I'm known for, and Salacious Crumb, Jabba the Hutt's little cackling crony, they call him. Yeah, thanks. I'm glad you like them.
So what was your favorite voice to do out of all of them?
Well, probably Salacious Crumb, because, and Daffy for Gremlins 2. He was the really crazy. So, because he was just fun to be Daffy, you know. And but Salacious Crumb was the first thing I ever did, and the fans love him. So I kind of been able to live vicariously through Salacious. I think he's my favorite. You know, being a part of that whole throne room scene with Jabba and Slave Leia, that's a pretty iconic moment in movie history. So to be a part of that is, you know, pretty amazing. I was lucky. I was in the right place at the right time.
So what was it like to be on the sets of Gremlins and Star Wars?
Well, I wish I could say I was on the set, but as a voice person, we get to work on the film after it's been shot. So after they've filmed it, and then they have a rough edit of the movie, then they bring it in to a soundstage, to an ADR stage, and that's a stage that has a big movie screen and just a few rows of seats, and we watch the movie about 15 seconds, 30 seconds at a time, and then we do the voice to the picture. So I don't get to be on the set, but I end up in a big studio just doing the sound to the picture. So it's fun, you know. I was in there with Gremlins. I was in there with Howie Mandel. He's the voice of Gizmo, and Frank Welker, who is known for being the voice of Freddy in Scooby-Doo, and he's all the ghosts and the bad guys in Scooby-Doo. And Frank Welker's done a ton of stuff. Just really great people to work with. I'm in there with the director, Joe Dante, and Joe's fun to work with. And really, we really just have a good time.
Who are some of your idols in the voice world?
My idol, my biggest idol is Paul Frees. Paul Frees is the voice of the ghost host in the Haunted Mansion at Disneyland. He's a lot of the pirates and Pirates of the Caribbean. He was Boris Badenoff on Bullwinkle. And I always loved his voice. It spoke to me. He did a lot of commercial work. He was the original Pillsbury Doughboy. So to give you an idea of the range, from Boris Badenoff, the "Ooh boy, moose and squirrel," don't forget to write. He used to say that, and then all the way to "New from Pillsbury." I mean, that's quite a range. So yeah, Paul Frees would be my favorite.
If I was a cartoon character, what voice would you give me?
I like the voice you have right now. It'd be hard for me.
It'd be a cute little voice, itd be probably kind of, I sounded kind of like a boy though. It'd be hard for me to do a little girl, but probably kind of a SpongeBob, kind of a, sorry, I'm Mr. Crab.
Something like that.
So you painted all of these?
I did. I'm a Dallas artist I'm an artist from Dallas. Done about 400 paintings.
Cool, they're all really good. What are some of your favorite pieces?
This is one of my favorite pieces. Bill Murray's Last Supper.
But those are all the different roles that Bill Murray played? That's awesome.
Yeah, it was for a show in Los Angeles called the Bill Murray Art Show. It was a real fun show. Actually sold for a good amount of money, so I was real happy. Done quite a few other paintings, as you can see.
Do the actual artists ever get to see these paintings?
They do. I actually collect photos of celebrities holding my art.
Cool.
We're doing it for quite a while now, and it's been a lot of fun. It's my own personal hobby, I guess.
Poco. So, recently you were on The Walking Dead?
I appeared in season 6, yes, and as far as I know, the character's still alive out there somewhere, so we'll see what happens.
So what are some other things you've been doing in the meantime?
Yeah, in between time, I've been doing a couple cons here and there. I'll be currently in Colorado, going to Rhode Island, Hartford. I'm working on a webisode series called So Dark. You can check it out at sodark.net. I play a 200-year-old vampire.
Cool. So do you enjoy the Comic-Cons and meeting all these people?
I absolutely love it. Get to hang out with some cool people, meet some new people, and just...
Tell them about the small child you slapped. Tell them about the small child that you slapped.
We can edit this, right? Well, he took my chocolate milk out of the green room, so you know what? That's just how we roll around here.
Would you like to slap a child right now? We have one right here.
We'll do movie magic, actually. You can slap me. So you're going to take your hand and it's going to go from there to there. Because the camera's right there, it's going to look like it, all right? Ready? 3, 2... That's movie magic right there, so...
So you were the original pink Power Ranger?
I was. That was like 23 years ago. Long time. So this is my third Comic-Con. I don't normally do them, but I've had so much fun here today, meeting all these people who, it's funny. I can always tell a person's age. If they're like, oh, I loved you on Power Rangers. I'm like, you're 28 years old. I always know that they're usually about 28 years old. Yeah.
Comic-Con was awesome. I had a lot of fun, met a lot of people, and spent a lot of money. But now I want pizza, so let's go. If you want the best pizza in Colorado Springs, you gotta go to Bambino's. It's fresh, it's good, and it's cheap. Let's go.
Hi.
Hi. what do you recommend?
The old school is pretty good. It's got a good variety of a lot of things. Or just a classic pepperoni pizza. We also have mac and cheese, and we have dessert pizzas.
Cool, that all sounds great.
Okay, so we'll start with the old school, and she's just gonna start right down here, and she'll take it down the line. Back with the mac and cheese and the cinnamon goodness.
It's got a crispy crust. It's really fresh. It's some of the best pizza I've ever had. I'm here with Kate from Bambino's. We had a few slices. Everything was amazing.
Thank you.
So, can you tell us a bit about the restaurant?
Sure. My dad opened the first Bambino's when he was really young. He was like 19. And we had a location up on Circle and Platte for about 30 years. 2.5 years ago, we decided to open a burger restaurant here in downtown Colorado Springs. And about a year ago, we decided to move Bambino's down here. And we totally changed the concept of the restaurant. We used to have like a big buffet. We did a bunch of caterings. We had a big banquet room. So when we came down here, we decided to streamline everything, and we changed up our dough recipe. It's all Neapolitan dough. So it's like a really fine flour. It makes that crust kind of crispy, almost like a cracker crust. All of our ingredients are locally grown and local farmers. My mom makes her own vegan cheese, her own vegan sausage. Everything's home. And can you taste it?
Yeah.
You can tell? Yeah?
So these are only like $8 tops. How do you make them so inexpensive but yet so good?
You know, the good quality of ingredients, we don't have to overdo it with the cheeses and the sauces and the veggies. And a good deal will keep people coming back.
So what are all these?
So we grow our own oregano and spinach and different herbs for the pizzas. People love it, like the fresh basil, tear it up and put it on your pizza fresh. It's delicious.
This is amazing. Thank you so much. We'll definitely be coming back. And how can people in Colorado Springs find you?
Okay, so you can go to our website. It's www.bambinosurbanpizzeria.com. You can like us on Facebook and on Instagram. And if you come in and you take a picture and you put your picture and tag us on Instagram or Facebook, you'll get a free drink.
Would you like to share a piece of my
Yes,
apple
I
cinnamon
would. Should we dig in? Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Mmm. Oh, it's good. That is good.
That was delicious. Everything was great. So now it's time for our next adventure. The last stop on our adventure, we're gonna go see some little kitty cats. Well, they're not little. They're big.
we have Louise and Marisa. Now, Louise and Marisa are 9-week-old female mountain lions. Or you could call them the Puma concolor, which is their Latin term. And then you also have the cougar, the catamount, the puma, the mountain screamer, and about 80 different names they've gathered over the years because they are indigenous to this area. They've been here for years and years, millions of years. This is more their area than ours. In fact, even when you are hiking in Colorado, there's probably about a 33% chance that you're being stalked by one and you don't know it.
Well, this place is awesome. Tell me all you know about Serenity Springs.
Well, actually, the place was started about 23 years ago as a facility for training movie cats and working cats. Now, over the years, they got into doing some rescues, and what the owner had found out was there was nowhere where these working cats for a place for them to go when they got done working, or didn't enjoy working and couldn't be compatible with the public or with their trainers anymore. So what we started to become is a retirement center for working cats. That's why we have our movie cats, our movie bears, and our Las Vegas cats here. We actually have a couple of trainers in Las Vegas, and we also have a trainer in Hollywood. And every time they have a cat retire, they spend the rest of their life here in the mountains, and we take care of them as part of their retirement.
So you don't just have lions and tigers here. You've got all different kinds of animals.
Of course we do. We actually have the little mountain lions that we have here. We have bears, and we also have the quadrumundi and the lemurs. In fact, we're probably one of the only facilities in Colorado that has the ring-tailed lemurs because they are so endangered. We had to get special licenses to even get them.
I can't imagine how much it costs to maintain this place. How can people help?
Well, your first thought was everyone always wants to help by donating meat, but we actually have a very fortunate, and we have our meat coming from one place. But what we always do need are our blankets, towels for the young ones, and then we also need big toys and stuff for the big ones because you have to think that tigers tear up toys pretty quick. So anytime that you have big toys, big dog toys and stuff like that, that is always something great because it's enrichment for the animals. It gives them something to do. It makes their lives better. And when they can even just, the daily stress of being spoilt rotten, you can sit there and chew up a toy and it relieves their stress being able to do that. So big toys, blankets, and other things like that is always helpful.
I would love to go into the cages and just snuggle them, but I'm pretty sure they'd eat me.
What we'll do is we'll come over here and we'll kick this on, and it'll kick a shower.
Thanks for joining me on this epic adventure. Until next time, I'm Vandala.
Built in, even though there are probably 20 generations of captive-born animals, they've never hunted anything, it is still instinct for them to find the smallest and the weakest of a pack or a herd and focus all their attention on that. That's the one they're going to want to be the easiest prey, even though neither one of them ever hunted for anything in their life. So if we had 10 people or 20 people, and then he was still the smallest of all the people, that's who they would focus their attention on.